Welcome to the Heart of Giving. As you know, this program is to introduce you to the people in the city of Long Beach that belong to nonprofits and work for nonprofits. And all of these things make our city so much more convenient, more helpful, more feeling. I think that this is the soul of the city. I think I say that every week. But anyway, I just want you to know that we welcome you. And I say, I think also every week, that I have wonderful guests that are bringing things to the city of Long Beach that are new, that are innovative, things that need to be done, and they take care of them. And today we have someone from Rick Reckers. And I say, what's Rick Reckers? Rick Reckers is an organization, it's an auxiliary of the Assistance League. We've had the Assistance League on the program before. However, the Rick Reckers have a project that is so meaningful to our city, so meaningful to our school children, that we have the person who's responsible. She is the chair of Operation School Bell, Karen Jenkins. And Karen, we're so glad that you're here.
I'm honored to be here.
Well, I don't think people really realize the impact that Operation School Bell has on the city of Long Beach and the Unified School District. And I can remember when the school district went to uniforms, and people say, oh, we can't do that. And there were people saying, well, we're going to sue them because we can't afford that. And then comes this group of women in the city of Long Beach that said, we'll provide uniforms free. And it was the Rick Reckers. And I still remember that. I still remember what a great service to our community. So anyway, before I go anymore and talk about any more, you are the chair.
Yes, I am.
And can you tell us a little bit about how it's grown and how important, the importance that it is? You know, I'm going to stop you along the way because
no problem.
I love the project so much. But tell us about Operation School Bell.
Well, it started in 1974, and the Rick Reckers Auxiliary began providing school clothes to the students in the Unified School District. And then in 1993, there was a huge crime wave in the schools. There was a lot of violence, not necessarily at the schools, but in the neighborhoods. The gang members couldn't differentiate between the students and the opposing gang members, so they found that the answer to that, the superintendent at the time, was to put the children in school uniforms. Mm-hmm. And so Operation School Bell changed from providing just regular clothes to school uniforms to the students. And the last 2 years, we've been able to clothe or provide uniforms to 10,000 students each year.
10,000?
Mm-hmm. It's really grown. It used to be in a small little school. We called it the Operation Schoolhouse, where the students would come in 6 at a time and get their uniforms, and we might be able to touch 25 a day, get uniforms to those students. But now we're up to 10,000, so it's a fabulous achievement for us. We're really excited.
Oh, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Well, you're not still doing it out of that little Operation School Board.
No, we have past chairs of Operation School Bell have really streamlined the process, and we have the school will go and do what we call sizings, like the 6th graders. We go out to their orientation and we measure them, and then we'll do a huge pack where our corporate partners will come and our members, our volunteers of Assistance League of Long Beach, and we spend all day packing in a big room and just load all the backpacks in a big trailer and deliver them the next day to the schools.
What is it? What is it that you give to
What
them?
we provide for elementary schools 2 full uniforms, tops and bottoms, undergarments, socks.
The color of that school?
Yes, the color for that school, and sweatshirts and a backpack and school supplies.
So 2 complete uniforms, a top and pants or skirt. Mm-hmm. and sweatshirt.
Sweatshirt and undergarments and socks.
And the backpack.
Mm-hmm. And it all goes in a backpack. And then the middle schoolers, they get 3 tops and 2 bottoms, and they get a drawstring bag that they.
Now, let's say that you have all these children, and do you know beforehand how many size 6s you need and how many size 8s you need, and how do you know
well,
this?
for the 6th graders, when we go out and measure, then we place the order based on those measurements, and then a couple weeks later we'll get the inventory in and be able to pack the backpacks.
But you don't do that with the others.
The others we just try to estimate based on past years, and then
But
we
I
get
mean
the
with
orders.
the child.
Oh,
When the child comes in,
we kind of hold up the
I
pants
see.
to them, or we have measuring tape that
I
hold
see.
at their waist and ask them to turn around so we can kind of get a measurement.
so you have it all in a backpack, and so you give them the backpack.
No, unfortunately, we can't do it right then and there because we
Okay.
then go take it all back to our philanthropic center
Oh,
on Spring
I see.
Street, and that's where all of our inventory is. And then we pack the backpacks, and then our members deliver the uniforms to the schools.
Oh.
So it's a couple weeks before
oh.
the students actually get
Well,
them.
I can remember when it first started, and you had this little Operation School Bell, and they would line up.
Yeah, that's the house. They used to come in and get their clothes right then and there and leave.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Oh, it's streamlined now.
It's streamlined in the sense that we can provide uniforms to many more students, but they unfortunately don't get to walk away with their clothes when they come.
Well, I can remember seeing, I think I've mentioned this before several times, out there once and watching the kids go in and come out and how excited they were. It's the first time they've ever had probably something that wasn't a hand-me-down from their older brothers or
Right,
sisters.
right.
But this one little boy came out and he loved holding these white socks. He just loved. He said, "I got socks,"
Isn't that
and they're
fabulous?
snowy white and they were brand new. So you don't see them holding their things.
Not as often as we used to, yes. We do have a Make a Difference Day where we have one school that we clothe the entire school. And we pick that at the end of November. It falls on National Make a Difference Day. And we do deliver those backpacks to the school. It's a big event, and the students come and pick up their backpacks, and they do see them right then and there. And they get excited about their backpacks. One little girl's jumping out up and down, a pink backpack, that's my favorite color. And so we do see some of that. And when we go out and measure at the schools, when do I get my uniforms? When do they come? I'm so excited. They're
Oh,
just
yeah.
so cute. And you're making a difference when
Oh,
they're really thrilled to
absolutely.
have those new clothes. And
Absolutely.
it's great.
And how many did you do?
10,000 last year and the year before, and that's our goal this year again.
My. Now, who pays for all of this?
We have some very wonderful corporate partners who provide funding. We also have foundations. Our Assistance League thrift shop proceeds from that also contribute. We also run a Clothe a Child campaign a couple times a year. So that's where we get our funding.
Well, you also have funding for their other projects, because I know you're involved in a lot of things, or Rick Reckers is involved with a lot of things. By the way, do you know how the Rick Reckers started that name?
Yes, I do.
How?
They used to fold bandages during the war, and they wore white aprons with red Rick Rack on, the little squiggly border on their aprons, and so they were called
So
the
this
Rick Rackers.
organization wore white Rick Racker.
White aprons with red.
Oh, with red Rick Racker. In case people don't know, Rick Rack is just a little strip that goes this way.
Yeah, it's like little waves in
That
a
they
sense.
used to put on clothes, but they don't do that much anymore.
I
do
know, I
they?
don't see it anymore.
I don't think so either. So the Rick Rackers have many projects, and you are part, as I say, of the auxiliary of the Assistance League. So I know that organization probably assists in volunteering and.
Right, we have an orthodontic center. We also do Kids on a Block, which is a puppet show that discusses children's issues at the schools. We also have Operation Shoebox, what the assistings do.
Blanking.
Yeah, I'm blanking. I know there's. We also have the assault survivor kits, and there's a group that also goes to the hospitals and provides
All of
coloring
these under
books
the
and
auspices
things.
of the Assistance League.
Right, it's all Assistance League of
Yeah.
Long Beach.
But your biggest project is the school uniform.
It is one of the biggest. The orthodontic center
Oh,
is
that's right.
also a very large.
And that's just Rick Reckers, or is that with
That's Assistance League.
Yeah.
Rick Reckers, our sole philanthropy is Operation School Bell.
Yeah. Well, I'm just have always been so thrilled about our local organizations coming to save the wonderful idea that they had at the time when it was safer to have a uniform than to wear regular identifying
Yes.
clothes, you know,
Yes.
because they don't like color red or blue or whatever it is. So, you know, I just, how many people are in Rick Rackers, by the way?
We only have about 30 members, but Assistance League in Long Beach as a whole has over 900, and there are about 100 or so who are dedicated to Operation School Bell. So it's a group project. We all work together.
Yeah. Well, as I say, it's really one of the most important ones that I think we offer to our school children, because the school district is doing such wonderful work in the classroom, and we've always been proud of the school district. So having this added to this, saying that yes, you can have uniforms in public schools and we're making it happen, is just wonderful. And I appreciate that so much. And I just had to have somebody but come and talk about that
Well, thank you.
one particular project. So
Thank you. We know we make a difference when you see students on the playground who are trying to run and keep with their friends and their pants are falling down because they're too big, or a boy you mentioned without the socks, you know, those kind of things. I had a parent walk up to me and say, "Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
This really impacts my family. We really appreciate it. My daughter is so happy to have her new clothes." That's the kind of thing that you just know you're doing the right thing. You know, we're
Absolutely.
helping, I'm helping.
absolutely.
It's great.
Well, I just love it.
Well,
Karen,
thank you.
thanks so much
Thank
for
you
being here.
so
I just
much.
having you here, it was wonderful. You hear more about it and really emphasize what you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you, and thank your members too.
I will.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll be right back.